Good morning, retail traders. This is the Sneaky Snake trading strategy, and I'm going to go over the indices right now and see where we are. Right now, the scanner's real quiet, so I think they're going to wait until the bell opens. Kind of a good thing in a way. But here on the SPY, we'll need to hold this 361.36. If that doesn't hold, we can drop down to lower support, maybe at the shoulder right here at 358.85. That'll be your low support on the SPY. SPX, I like to guess where I think this is going to open up. We're definitely at a trend line support right now. I think we could open up right around 3609.13. That's one we'll call support on the SPX. If that holds, we can run back up here to the top of the Darvis box, and that's going to be right around 36.96. No higher than that. In the IWM, I'm just kind of cautious this morning. Probably waiting for the reaction of what Russia's going to do with that bridge being blown down. So we got a pivot point. We got a little Darvis box here on the IWM. We're at 168.43. I'm going to go low support on this one right around 164. Maybe right in here. 164.93 to hold. And then to break resistance, it'd have to be this resistance level right up in here at 170.10. That'd be the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. Then we got the QQQ. Same thing, we had a pretty hard sell off back to the neckline of this here right at 267.03. So that would have to hold, or we'd drop down to the year lows or to the 20-day low. Pull up the yearly chart. That's definitely a double bottom there at 267.10. I got 267.03 on it. And that's it. Then we got the SQQQ. I'm not too excited yet until opening bell. This one here, if we got a bear market, we can top up here today at 61.35. You might find some resistance there, and then support to hold today is going to be that 55.66. If we become bullish and then start to turn around, you could run it back up to the top of that channel. And I want to look at a couple more. Got tops on watch.
TENB
567 support to hold on tops. That's the pivot point inside the yin yang. And that will hold up that candle and still keep this stock bullish if we hang out at the 9 EMA. So we'll just have to see where this goes. I'm not quite sure yet. We could drop down to 426 if it came down to it. And I like tops. And then we have CANO, Canoe. This will be a good one to watch today. I got a $9 support on it, and then an 823 low to hold, and resistance to break will be the 993. Then you can run it up to these different channels. I'm bullish on CANO. And then we got one that was brought up to me this weekend, CCNC. This gets hot and heavy. They can run up to 67. Right now it's at 18. did have a little pullback. I had a 1631 support alert set for this one right here. And that'll be landed right on the pivot point inside of that yearly channel. We've had a downhill channel and we broke out of it, so I expected it to pull back, and it did. So we're going to see if it holds that support. If not, I'm going to be looking at 1631 to scalp this baby. AMD's had a pretty good sell-off. I got a red line support at 58 bucks, and we dripped down below it. The next support that I had, if I look at the 20-day, I'll go back to the yearly. This thing can drop all the way down to 48.07.
Beak.
Chips ain't, are going to hurt with the high interest rates.
Tossed.
Banks are double bottoming. I got 41.06 for the year low for Citibank to hold. If that doesn't hold, we can drop down farther. Go back to a 3-year time frame. And we got this year's support level right here. That's one of them right there. And I think that's one where we are. Oh, I'm having a hard time seeing. 41.37. Then your next couple of supports will be on down. I'm going to adjust this one right here to, I'll set my alert for
NURO.
that candlestick right there at 39.83. And I like watching Bank of America because it hits my support.
NURO.
We're definitely at that
NURO.
critical level.
NURO.
This thing can drop down to my number, and I like to see it right at 28.64. That'll be the pivot point on the 3-year chart. That's right off an ascending triangle or a Darvas box breakout. That's 28.64. So I figured housing's going to struggle here. Verizon just took a beating here, so I'm not really interested in watching it. We got a double bottom on Boeing. I got a low support.
NURO.
I got a low support down here at 106.03. That's on Baba. So that's the morning update. I wish everybody a good day. I'll be live staying here on YouTube for the end of the year. Subscribe and ring that bell.